Did Fort Wayne police officers use excessive force when they shot and killed a man 5.5 years ago? That is the question before a jury this week. Good evening to you. I'm Mark Mellinger.
And I'm Heather Herron. Police shot 28-year-old Rudy Escobedo after a 4-hour standoff back in 2005. Escobedo's family says he didn't have to die, and they're suing the city and several officers.
News Channel 15's Drew Blair spoke with Escobedo's sister today, the day before her brother's death is back in the spotlight. Drew?
Yeah, guys, tomorrow the court will select a jury to decide whether Fort Wayne police did what they needed to do when they killed Rudy Escobedo. His family hopes it's one of the final steps toward what they consider justice. On July 19th, 2005, Rudy Escobedo made a frantic phone call to 911.
I'm going to kill myself. I'm not going to hurt anybody. I just want help.
He told the 911 dispatcher on the other end he was high with a gun to his head.
Are you on any medication?
I'm on drugs.
You're on drugs? What kind of drugs?
I'm on cocaine right now.
Hours of phone calls and negotiations later, police stormed Escobedo's apartment, ending a long standoff. They say he had a gun, so they shot him.
That was the day that changed all of our lives.
It's been 5.5 years since Rudy Escobedo lost his life while sitting in his closet here at the Westbury Apartments. His family says preparing for the trial has brought all of the emotions from that day back to the surface.
It's like your mind goes back to that moment, when, thinking about where you were when we found out, thinking about, the phone calls that we had made after, just the shock and just the devastation.
Raquel Hannock says her little brother didn't have to die. She hopes the jury deciding whether police used excessive force by using tear gas and flashbang grenades agrees.
Saying what happened was wrong, that this shouldn't have happened. It's about justice. I mean, we live in America. We have a justice system, and I'm confident that it'll work.
If the jury sides with police actions, Hannock says her family will have done everything they could to give Escobedo a voice.
We know that this won't bring him back. Nothing will. I mean, we accept that. But for me, I think it's closure.
The trial is scheduled to go on for 2 weeks, and of course, News Channel 15 will be there inside the courtroom all along the way.
And we thank you, Drew.